I'd love to talk a little bit about the idea of kind of following your passions. So when it comes to careers, I feel like there's sort of been a bit of a sine wave in terms of like people's sort of sentiment about this, where I feel like back in the day it was very much like pick the thing you're passionate about and follow the passion. And then through with the rise of like Cal Newport's book, So Good They Can't Ignore You, which is all about basically, the passion thing is myth. Like my passion is to play football, but I'm not going to make a living playing football realistically. Therefore, find something and just become really good at it. And then you'll naturally become passionate about the things that you're good at. But then there's still some people that are like, but like you've got to fundamentally have some level of passion about it. What's your take on the whole like finding out the thing you're passionate about and making that the thing that you do for work?
I feel like purpose has to go through a process of creating and distilling and experimenting. I think it's not about, there's lots of things that I'm passionate about. I love cooking, I love, doing all these things, but can I see myself doing that day to day?
Yeah.
No. But I think there's a question of, there's lots of things that we are tempted to try or that we're curious about, but we don't actually, again, give ourselves permission to experiment. Just treat it like a scientific experiment. Could I pick 3 things that I'm curious about to see exactly what spectrum of passion I sit on with this thing? So it might be that you're a photographer, or you're curious about architecture, or maybe you're curious about making shoes or making clothes. And so it's about, okay, could I give myself a 90-day sprint to really think about interviewing somebody who is an architect, speaking to somebody who curates an exhibitions or is a photographer that teaches under 14s how to use vintage cameras. I think if we don't really break down all of those different avenues or spend some time understanding it, we can't then make a critical decision about what it is that you say you're passionate about. We all have these things that we'd love to do. But fundamentally, when you get into the nitty-gritty, it might be that actually I love photography, but I don't really want to take photos of people. I probably want to look at the technical side of, what is a great photo. Maybe I love teaching, and so perhaps I want to teach about photography, but I don't need to be, running my own shows or having an exhibition somewhere. Yeah. But you won't know that until you try. Yeah. And so I think part of the purpose journey is experimenting and distilling and actually just, do you know what, I thought I really love this thing, but I bloody hate the people that it attracts, or it's going to be a lot of money and maybe that's not where I want to spend my funds, or fundamentally I am actually no good at this thing, so I need to let go of it. But I think we don't get there. I think we want to do this full evolutionary, like tomorrow I am going to be a podcaster, and you start to do it and then you realize actually I don't want to interview people, I kind of want to do solo things, but you don't know until you try.
Hey friends, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this clip, then click here for the full unedited episode. And if you like that, then do please consider subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.